living with 65 roses. I arrived into this world October 16, 1983, at the Greater Baltimore Medical Center. For all you baseball fans out there, that's the date the Baltimore Orioles last won the World Series. Watch out next year, the O's are coming back. After my delivery, in the middle of the night, complications arose in the form of meconium ileus. The decision was made to rush me to Johns Hopkins Hospital. And I'm told that the ambulance ride took a little longer due to the huge Orioles parade up and down the streets of Baltimore. My CF diagnosis came quickly after that. And the first several years may have been hard on my parents, but I thrived and had the opportunity to represent the CF Foundation's Maryland chapter in really fun ways, like when the Orioles invited me to throw out the first pitch on day 2 of the season. I was also introduced to Pam Schreiber, who had teamed up with the CF Foundation and Frank DeFord to create the Pam Schreiber Tennis Challenge. Being 5 years old, the highlight for me was presenting a bouquet of roses to Pam and then dancing around the court in my tennis outfit. One day in grade school, I read about cystic fibrosis life expectancy, which was just 19 years old. I thought, this number couldn't possibly apply to me. I knew I was going to reach all the same milestones my classmates would. Graduation, moving out on my own, starting my own business, my wedding day, whatever it would take. In the 3rd grade, I enrolled in a clinical trial for a medication that might loosen the mucus in my lungs to help reduce infection. I understood when my parents said that this could help all kids with CF. And I was proud when I was told of the approval of Perzan, which still remains a very important part of my daily routine. Last year was the most difficult year I've had to face struggling with this disease. I was in and out of the hospital every 3 months for IV antibiotics, and I had to undergo a lung embolization to stop the bleeding in my lungs caused by so much infection and coughing. By the end of 2009, I was physically and emotionally exhausted. I was worried for my future. How much longer could I endure these challenges? How many more birthdays, weddings, nights out with friends would I have to miss because I was stuck in the hospital? But then, in February of this year, Dr. Boyle from Hopkins called to tell me that a new medication, Casten, had been approved, and he wanted to start me on it right away. Just 2 months later, I was so grateful to be sitting at the Orioles opening day with my husband, the ultimate Orioles fan. I've been on Perzan for 8 months now, and I haven't needed to be hospitalized at all. I feel like I've gotten my life back, the life I'm meant to live. I know that this would not have happened, that Casten would not be in my hands without the work of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and everyone in this room. The advancements that I have seen in my lifetime have improved my quality of life and my life expectancy. My wedding day was such an important milestone for my family and me. Growing up so involved with the CF Foundation, 65 Roses has always had so much meaning to me. I always knew on a warm summer evening, surrounded by the people I love, that I would proudly carry 65 red roses down the aisle. So, Mr. O'Donnell, dear friends, thank you for giving me back the hope I was beginning to lose. The hope that I can stay well enough to reach my next milestones, the hope to contribute to the CF Foundation's mission, the hope to one day soon celebrate a cure with all of you. I am excited for my future, for what's to come. Thanks to everyone in this room for supporting me in my fight against CF. I will continue to thrive because of what you have done. And for that, I am grateful, every minute of every day. Thank you.